Now, new research from pub chain Greene has suggested that grassroots football could be better suited if clubs teamed up with local pubs. Now, this would not only improve recognition for local level teams, they say, but also bring the community closer, as it's revealed that 4 in 5 Brits say grassroots sports are essential to meeting people in their community.
Greene IPA's Proud to Pitch In scheme aims to give away £1 million in funding to grassroots clubs before the end of 2023. Joining us now is former England goalkeeper David James. Thanks for coming on the show. Tell us more.
Yeah, good morning, Anai. Good morning, Mercy. You've mentioned a lot of it there. Greene with their Proud to Pitch In campaign, looking to help fund grassroots clubs. And when I say grassroots clubs, we don't just mean football clubs or rugby clubs. There's a group called Zumbarettes, which is a dancing club who have benefited from the funding. And effectively what the funding will do, up to £3,000, is allow these clubs to invest in facilities, invest in kit maybe, whatever the needs might be. Because, as you rightly said, grassroots clubs are life and soul of the community, so important for everybody on physical health, mental health, social well-being, anything that you can help promote the community. So, as I say, I'm just proud to be involved in the campaign.
Yeah, I mean, it's a wonderful campaign, and actually was speaking to somebody earlier, I guess, who owns a pub, and, this could be a way to sort of get more people in the pubs and also help the local community as well. But that does bring me to a question, which is, it's fantastic Greene are able to do this, but we are in a cost of living crisis, and, funding for these sorts of things might not be more widely available. Do you worry about what kind of grants and funding will be available for little local initiatives, which do have a massive impact in the current climate we're in?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a great point, because we are going through a cost of living crisis. And when you have the choice of either feeding, heating, or going to or participating in your grassroots clubs, the chances are that the grassroots club will be the first thing to be cut if that choice isn't freely available. So the initiative is well timed to start with. I mean, it's been going for a year already, but in this current climate, it is well timed, because if it's a case of not being able to afford the equipment or the facilities and that club going under, this initiative gives them the opportunity, that club, to go and seek the funding and stay in existence. And there are other initiatives out there, I'm glad to say. But as I say, with this one, the idea of I think a lot of grassroots clubs don't have clubhouses, and I think to be able to use the pub as your clubhouse, I think there's wonderful synergy there. Someone who like myself, who participates in five-a-side football, it's quite often beginning or end of experience would be down the pub having a social gathering, drinking orange juice or whatever. But it's an important part of the fabric.
Yeah, and just finally, very quickly, could you really make that compelling case, particularly in this post-lockdown era where everyone was cooped up in their homes and not able to meet with one another, that it's really things like this that add life and excitement to communities?
Yeah, absolutely. And the wonderful thing about it is, it's not just about the participants in the club sport. If we talk about football, it's actually everybody around it. People who go to these gatherings, shall I say, whether it's the bar staff, whether it's the cleaners, the volunteers that are so common in grassroots setups, just to have that social interaction. Because if we can keep people happy, then our communities are better. I mean, we've seen the Notting Hill Carnival recently. The Zumbarettes possibly could have benefited to do,
Look, we do have to leave it there. But I think, you make a very good case. David James, thank you so much. And all the best with all the work you're doing to support local teams.